Hi again guys, and welcome to another video. Okay, so here we go. This is our third part of the BBC Globe Idents in this one, as we're still going strong in the updated BBC VHS Collection 2026 edition. Right, so let's get started. So we're going to start with this one first. The Full Rise of Reginald Perrin 2. Front and Spy and the back. And there's a tape for The Full Rise of Reginald Perrin 2. No print date. Yeah, and I'm going to do this one as well as the first part. Right, so the next one now, and it's That's Life Talented Pets. Front, Spy, and the back. And here's a tape for That's Life Talented Pets. And the next one now is the best of the Lenny Henry Show. Front, Spy, and the back. Here's a tape for the best of the Lenny Henry Show. No print date. Yeah, bear with me. Right, here we go. And the next one is Exclusive Relief. Front, Spy, and the back. And it has some contents on. There's Very Short Intro from Africa, Night of the Comic Dead, Blackadder, The Cavalier Years, New Statesman at number 10, Summer Holiday, the final episode of The Young Ones, Living Doll, and Red Nose Betty Report. Goodbye, the final episode of the Blackadder Chronicles, Very, Very Short Outro from Africa. This one is released in 1991. Here's a tape for Exclusive Relief. And the next one now is two Doctor Who compilations, and it's The Hartnell Years. Front, Spy, and the back. Here's a tape for The Hartnell Years. No print date. And the next one is The Troughton Years. Front, Spy, and the back. Here's a tape for The Troughton Years. Print date is 20th of February 1992. And the next one is By the Sea, starring the two Ronnies, and The Picnic. Front, Spy, and the back. And here's a tape for the two Ronnies, By the Sea and The Picnic. No print date. And the next one is Bread. Front, Spy, and the back. Here's a tape for Bread. And the next one is Francie and Josie, live from the King's Theatre, Glasgow. Front, Spy, and the back. Here's a tape for Francie and Josie. No print date. And here's the best of Roy Bremner. Front, Spy, and the back. Here's a tape for the best of Roy Bremner. And the next one is Till Death Us Do Part. The PG certificate one. Now, because I've heard that in this program, right, it does have some bad N-words on it, which I'm not going to tell you. Here's the front, Spy, and the back. Here's a tape for Till Death Us Do Part. No print date. And the next one is Clangers, the First. Front, Spy, and the back. And it has some episodes. There's Chicken, Music, Glow Honey, Fishing, The Top Hat, and Goods. Here's a tape for the Clangers. No print date. And the next one is Clangers 2. Front, Spy, and the Back. And it has 4 episodes. There's the Egg, the Hoot, the Meeting, Blowfruit, the Pipe Organ, and the Music of the Spheres. Here's a tape for Clangers 2. No print date. And the next one is the Captain Pugwash ones, starting with Seafaring Tales. Here's the front, Spy, and the back. And it has some episodes. There's The Plank, The Voyage of Discovery, Smuggler's Cove, The Island of the Dodos, A Telltale Tale, Off with His Head, Their Exchange, The Golden Trail, and Caught in the Act. Here's a tape for Captain Pugwash, Seafaring Tales. No print date. And here's Captain Pugwash 2, The Flying Buccaneer. Front, Spy, and the back. And it's got more episodes. There's The Flying Buccaneer, A Shot Across the Bows, The Showboat, Monster Ahoy, Stung, Easy Money, The Riddles of the Rubies, Flood Tide, and Mouse Amidships. There's a tape for The Flying Buccaneer. And the next one now is Ed the Duck, Awesome Dude. Front, Spy, and the back. Here's a tape for Ed the Duck, Awesome Dude. And there's the inside sleeve for the headline news. But this time it's got Ed the Duck clever clogs at Golden Bear, because they have plushies. And there's Carlton Guard cards with the Ed the Duck on them. Yep, it's probably famous after Gordon T. Gopher. And here's another puppet hero, the Roller Rat Tapes, Volume 1. Front, Spy, and the back. Here's a tape for Roller Rat the series. Right, the next one now, and it'll be Pogle's Woods. Here's the front, Spy, and the back. And it has 4 programs. There's Princess and a Jewel, Woodwork, Cake Crumbs, and the Umbrellas. Here's the tape for Pogle's Wood. No print date. And the next one now is The Last Goon Show of All. Front, Spy, and there's the back. Here's a tape for The Last Goon Show of All. No print date. Yeah, bear with me. Right, moving on to the next one now. And here's another tape that my friend Jordan just gave me. Blake 7, Shadow and Weapon. Here's the front, Spy, and the back. Here's the tape for Blake 7, Shadow and Weapon. No print date. And here are some free Blake 7 ones, starting with The Beginning. Front, Spy, and the back. And here's a tape for Blake 7, The Beginning. And here's another one, Jewel. Here's the front, Spy, and the back. Here's Aurak, the sequel to Jewel. Right, moving on to the next one now, and it's Doomwatch, the Plastic Eaters, and Tomorrow the Rat. Front and Spy, and the back. Here's the tape for Do Watch, The Plastic Eaters, and Tomorrow the Rat. No print date. Oh, fun fact. Now, this VHS, however, as well as the other, contains the BBC Globe logo, and I think it just goes round and round until the program begins, so that you know. And the same with this one, Doom Watch, The Red Sky and You Killed Toby Wren, front and spy, and the back. Here's the tape for Doom Watch, The Red Sky and You Killed Toby Wren. No print date. Right, moving on to the next ones now, and it's City Lights, front, spy, and the back. And it has 3 episodes. There's When One Door Closes, Some Like It Hot, and True Life Adventures. Here's the tape for City Lights. No print date. And the next one, Triple Scotch and Rye, front and spy, and the back. Here's the tape for Triple Scotch and Rye. And the next one is the best of What's Left Of, not only but also the video. That's with Peter Cook and Dudley Moore, front, spy, and the back. Here's the tape for the best of What's Left Of, not only but also the video. And the next one is 25 years of Match of the Day, the 60s, front, spy, and the back. Here's the tape for 25 years of Match of the Day. And now moving on to the next one now, and it's Barnum, front, spy, and the back. Here's a tape for Barnum. No print date. Right, the next one is Flower of Scotland, A Vision of the Corries, front, spy, and the back. Here's a tape for Flower of Scotland, A Vision of the Corries. Print date is 24th of April, 1998. Weird, but it's better than nothing. The next one is Rapsy Nesbitt, Work, City of Culture, Rat, front, spy, and the back. Here's a tape for Rapsy Nesbitt, Volume 1, let's just say. Print date is 17th of December, 1991. Well, that's probably about, I don't think I can tell whether it's 31 years or 21 years. Well, actually, it was 30 years. If I remember correctly. Now, 1991 is 10 years before 2001 to 2011, 2021. So that would have been 30 years on. So, yep, it would have been 30 years way before I even made the Bearsons programs. So that you know, on 17th of December it was. So it's a good thing I'm keeping this. And the same with this one. Drink, Off-Ski, and Holiday. Front, spy, and the back. And here's another tape. Print date is 9th of December, 1991. Oh, as you can see on the bestsellers label. Now, I think I might have not showed you this one before, but I've already just included Whole Body Program 2 in another update also. And yes, I even got Pingu 2 versions, which I'll show you in a minute, because I'm almost finished now to show off the collection. And here's the next one. Adamant Lives. Front, spy, and the back. And it has 2 programs. There's A Vintage Year for Scoundrels and Death Has 1,000 Faces. Here's the tape for Adamant Lives. Right, a few more now. And yes, we'll do the Doctor Who ones as well. So the next one is Naked Video. Front, spy, and the back. Here's the tape for Naked Video. No print date. And moving on to just the only 3 remaining Doctor Who video tapes left. So here's The Terror of the Saigons, front, spy, and the back. And here's the 3 Doctors. Print date is 12th of August 1991. Yeah, bear with me. And here's the 5 Doctors. And here's the tape for the 5 Doctors. Print date is 14th of January 1994. Right, 2 more, well, more likely 3 more, because I'm going to show you this one. Some mothers do have them. Have a break, take a husband. The last ever BBC video with a globe ident. Yeah, I think I did kind of regret giving this one away, but I'm glad I managed to get this one back. But not from eBay this time, but I got this one from my Dorchester trip previously. So here's the front, spine, and the back. Here's a tape for Have a Break, Take a Husband. And yeah, I think there's a print date on there. And I think it may be a different one compared to what I bought last time. So here's obviously it's 18th of December 1991. And now to show you 2 versions of Pingu now. So we got 2 versions right here. So obviously we'll do this one first, because this one featured a globe ident, and that would be the Streaks of Doom ident. So let's show you this one with the globe first. So here's Pingu, Barrel of Fun. 9 filled tales with a lovable little penguin. Front, spy, at the back. And it has some episodes. There's Pingu delivers the Pingu delivers the mail, Pingu looks after the egg, skiing, the new arrival, Pingu goes fishing, Barrel of Fun, Pingu plays fish tennis, Lost Baby, and ice hockey. And here's a tape for Pingu, Barrel of Fun. Print date is 1st of June 1994. And there's the inside sleeve for the children's titles. Oh, and those ones that for what you're about to see, the ones I've already got, but not the ones that I do not have. So that's for version 1, and here's version 2 with the Bylines logo. And here's version 2. Print date is 16th of August 1991. So there you have it, viewers. That's pretty much all the BBC video globes that I can show you now. Now, because as I said for the first part, I will re-digitise the full Rise original period and the same with the second volume very soon. Well, I'm going to say goodbye then, and don't worry, the Bylines logo will be coming soon. Yeah, besides, I will charge up my camera in a minute. So I'll see you soon for the 4th part. And I think it may be more than 5 or 6 parts. But I'll see you soon anyway. Bye for now.